guys, Phenom, and today's video we're going to be talking about my first impressions of the 2016 Lamborghini LP580-2. This is a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini variant of the Huracan, so it's got about 573 horsepower and about 398 torque, I believe. So far, me having this car, I gotta say, it's completely different than all other cars I've ever driven. This being inside of this car, it feels like an Italian supercar. This is an insane vehicle, and it doesn't feel quite as fast as my GT350R, for example. But what I find in this car is that you can drive this really anywhere and have a blast. You can downshift, accelerate, and it shifts just instantly. It's a totally different experience than the Shelbys I have. Those cars is more of a street legal race car. This is more of a fast supercar that you can drive every day on the street and have fun at the same time and go to work and everything. Because the cool part as well is that this car actually has the front end that can raise up and down, so you don't got to worry about any of the dips on the road or any like just big bumps. The car, it's a fantastic vehicle. Man, I gotta say, this car is everything that you'd expect a Lamborghini to be. I've never driven a Lamborghini until I got this car, and it fulfills all expectations that you can have for a vehicle. It's fun to drive, it accelerates, and it shifts instantly. I gotta say, the shifting on this car, and it rev match downshifts as well. It's such an exciting vehicle to drive. Right now I have it in Corsa mode, which it's got the ESC off, and it sounds amazing, this vehicle. And not many people are able to say they've driven a Lamborghini before, and for me to be able to actually be with one and experience one, I think is amazing. And it really is a vehicle that when you dream about this kind of a car, it really does meet all the expectations you have. I really don't have any complaints. Yeah, it's got some cheap, pieces on these switches over here, but I think all that matters is what it's like to drive. And this car is an exciting, fun vehicle to drive. And then that shifts. When it shifts, you just feel a kick. It's amazing. So I've had this car for about a week now, and I've yet to actually experience the rain until now, and I really don't even know where the windshield wipers are. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out that the turn signals were on here when I first got the car on the actual wheel, but I'll have to figure that out. I'm actually driving a Lamborghini right now in Corsa. Oh my gosh. Man, I gotta say, this car, it's great, it's fun, and I still have the 350R and the Super Snake, if you're wondering. But I gotta say, this is totally different. What it gives you is, you got a V10, right? You got a 5.2 liter V10 engine right behind you. I'm in Southern California, so you see these cars quite a lot. They look exotic, they look crazy, but to actually be in one and drive one and experience one, I think is on a whole different level, and it's unprecedented. It's unlike any other car I can imagine. It doesn't sound as good as my two other cars, but what it gives you is a low to the ground. You get a vibe that you're in a supercar. You're in an Italian supercar. So I've got to say, if you're interested in getting a Lamborghini Huracan, for example, I'm going to say Huracan. I live in America. I don't do these all Italian pronunciations and stuff. If you were interested in getting a Huracan, I think the one to get is going to be the LP580-2, because, yeah, even though it does lack the power compared to the LP610, but what you get in this car is a totally different experience, because this is a rear-wheel drive version of it. And I think the cars that are more fun are going to be the rear-wheel drive versions of it. And you can have the tail kick out in sport mode. If you don't know, it actually makes the car oversteer more often, and it's just a really fun. It's the kind of mode that you put the car in when you want to have fun and just excite yourself. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe for more great content. and expect much more Lamborghini Huracan videos on the channel. See y'all in the next episode.